Hello, everybody. Hey, we're jumping in with some Skyrim, is what we're going to try to do. And we're going with a Wabbajack mod list called Char Grinn. It is a very harsh and tough playlist. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to set this up, see how it goes. So, with using Wabbajack mod lists, I like doing them simply because it gives you that ability to download an extreme amount of a number of mods to mod the game, change the game, basically make the game, relevant in today's age, and basically bypass all the limitations and restrictions that the game originally came with. The 255 mod limit. This mod list has, I want to say, about 1900 mods in it, so it's pretty extensive. The other thing is, when you download a Wabbajack mod list, it pretty much does everything for you. There's a few things you got to do prior to the download. You got to make sure you have a clean, fresh install of Skyrim, and then you have to also install the creation kit and the other SDK stuff, and then you got to make sure you download a couple of .NET things as well. And then, yeah, the names are just escaping me right now. It's been a long day. So you do those, and then you download the list. It works through Mod Organizer too. So you bring that up, and then I've added a couple of mods in myself that I just never play Skyrim without. They're usually just lootable crates, unlimited rings, and then usually I put like a bandolier mod on, but I didn't feel like going through the trouble of trying to get everything required for the bandoliers. So we'll see. And if it doesn't have a backpack or type mod to help carry some of the stuff, then I'll probably end up adding that in at some point. But there's so many mods, it's hard to tell you exactly what goes through. So the very first thing you do once you got the game, and then you bring it up, you bring it to here, start a new game, and then it's going to give you the screen, and at some point, actually, I think I screwed up. I may need to back out of this, because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And I hit the new game first, and okay, so everything's loading. Alright. So, now, one of the things too about this, and you see right here, it tells you open Skyrim Unbound. I can hit the enter key quick, to do a quick start, but I'm not going to do that. I've already gone in once and did a preset for the Skyrim Unbound. Now, of all the different possibilities for alternate start mods with Skyrim, Unbound is kind of the one that I use the least, and or care for the least. It's too much. And then yes, it puts everything in your hands and everything like that. Oh, SXP, I also brought that as well, but it just, I don't like the premise of the game is that you're the Dragonborn, and Skyrim Unbound actually gives you that opportunity to say, no, I'm not the Dragonborn. And then at that point, I don't understand the purpose of playing the game. When I play these games, I usually play them to do the main quest at some point, So the main quest is always, to me, should be at the heart of the game. There was a mod list called Denoxity. At some point, it lost. For me, it just after a while, it was like, wait a minute. I mean, it's difficult for the sake of difficult, but it lost the whole point, right? Because it was no longer about the Dragonborn and Alduin. I mean, it was the aftermath of the Dragonborn basically losing, but it just lost all the character and points of the game. And when you lose all the NPCs and all the different characters that you meet throughout the game, what's left? Because that isn't that the most endearing part about these games is the NPCs, the character interaction, building your character up to be more than what they were supposed to be, and then gaining followers and companions. That's why some of the companions that I don't want companions for the sake of companions. I actually like Lydia. My favorite added companion is it Sonia? I can't remember her name now. And then I might even add her to this game if I can remember her name and get the mod for it, right? Vilja is a halfway decent companion. What's the name? He gets on my nerves, but oh my gosh, the Khajiit. I forget his name now. Yeah, it's been a long name, obviously. All right, so we come in here. You go into the mod configuration menu. Skyrim Unbound is what it wants us to put in here, right? So now there's a whole lot of options you can do, right? So you can actually say, should I be? And you can make it random, where it might start you out and say, no, you're you're non-Dragonborn, so you can't use shouts and all that kind of stuff. You can put a time delay on dragons. Minimum number of days, 7. So before a dragon appears, you got to go 7 days before the dragon appears. Obviously, I think if you're going through and you do the Bleak Falls quest and everything like that, I think that may be outside of this, and maybe you won't see the next dragon until game time. Then again, maybe that means that trumps this, and you will see them sooner. So I'm gonna load my preset, and it should just say mine. Yep. And then so you can see Dragonborn. Yes. No point in playing if you can't be the Dragonborn. But then that's just me. And then we can go to just let's go. I picked the steed as my standing stone. That way you start out with more carry weight. I'm a looter, so I'm gonna having more carry weight. Everything else is pretty much random. I did pick light armor, so if whatever armor I get, it's going to be light, but it's random. I didn't decide which ones. If you want to see what you can do, so you can see, you can try to see here, the armor type is going to be light. Whatever set I get is just random, whatever it wants to give me, but I could actually tell it, I want studded, I want scaled, I want light imperial. It's just going to give me whatever. Headgear, same thing, gives me whatever, but you can choose from, hood, default hood, nothing hood, choices. You can make it say, only give me the entry level stuff. So we don't know what it's going to give us. Same with weapons, right? I select random. But if I unselect that, I can come down here and pick what I want for sure. I haven't decided yet. Spells. Random. I just don't And then it says here, if enabled, you can get 2 spells of the same magic school when spells are random. If disabled, the schools will always be different. You know what? I'm going to take that and just say, make sure. Well, I just said, I don't know. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Are we rich? What kind of stuff we're going to have, right? The woodcutter's axe, the pickaxe, and the skooma, fishing rod, and stuff. We're going to disable those. Humble beginnings classes. Like if I want, I can say choose items that you'll get at the start. Random means a 50% chance. So, and then starting location. Now, again, this is just randomized. I can start anywhere, right? And other. So there's other things. I did say we are going to start with 6 perk points, right? And quests. Okay, this one is choose the quest that must be completed before you can buy Breeze Home, or start the quest to become a Thane of Whiterun. Help people of the Hold and buy a house when Balgruuf is the Jarl. This option doesn't affect already completed quests. Well, it doesn't really matter here, but we fall. Okay. Okay. Let's see, I could have picked just quick start, right? Now, we're going to go back to main, right? Everything, and then we're going to say, yeah, let's do it. And then now we get to pick who we're going to be. So I am going to come over here, and first thing we're going to, yeah. So we're going to close that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Then we got a big race. I always play Redguard. I don't know what it is about me, but maybe it's my African American heritage. But I'm always Redguard. Let's see. I usually pick, now I do lighten the skin. Can't lighten it that much. I'm light skinned, so I always go with the light skinned character. Yeah, we're gonna go right there. Now, see, it's undressed, but we could. I don't think. Yep, they didn't do anything. So, it is what it is. All right. So that is what we're looking like. I guess we can be okay with that. But then we can come up here. Say, and then we can morph some things. We're not going to get this level of detail, but we can do this. We can say, let's make this 15, and let's make this 20, okay? And then you can see it does have an impact. And then go back up here. Let's zoom back out. Oops. Dang it. That's one thing I hate. There we go. Dirt. No, dirt. Scars. Show you. What was that one? I think that's the same. Okay. We're gonna do war paint. I usually do. Actually. Not that bad, not this significant. But usually I would go something like that, and then something that, yeah. Now the face. We're gonna leave the nose. As a matter of fact, if anything, the only thing I have issue with is bit. And we're gonna shorten it just a little bit. Yeah. And be true. You just need to sort. Sort the hair out. Oh. You know what? We're just going to stick with that. And sometimes I like to play with this a little bit. And the reason I'm doing this is we're going to bring the cheeks. It's actually, when you bring this in, it narrows the cheeks just a little bit, the jaws a little bit, makes the face a little bit more gaunt. So, do that. I think if anything, one of the things that I do, there's the bounds. Does it give us an option for the bounds? It does not. That's a shame. Usually I like to try to. Alright. And we're not going to name our characters, not going to be named. We're going to go Rona. A. Yep. Let's see, what would you like to do? Let's equip some gear. What do we got? Look at that, we got hide armor, we got a mace, 360 gold. Oh, look at that, And we got a bow. Alright. Done. Okay. Accept. Wait, let's stay here for a minute. I want to see. I'm not going to take the skulls. We're going to see. Is there anything right here? Let's see the chest. Woo! Hey, there it is, right there. Look. So carrying capacity, 75 points, increase your stamina. Adventure. So this is with the bedroll. Camping supplies. Build a campsite out when outdoors. I think we got to take that, right? We got to take one of those. The dark leather is just the dark leather adventure. So the fine is just the fine. You got fur. Oh, we gotta take this. Gotta take all the suits. The hunter backpack. Alright, I think that's the one we're gonna take. Mage fur earmuffs. Wait, coats. I'm gonna take that. Earmuffs. Snow bear. Hat. Seriously. Open finger gloves. A poncho. So do we go with the thief or do we go with Yep, we went with that. Alright, probably need that. I don't want the vanity mirror, I don't need it. Anything worth money in here. What else? Okay. Oh, I like the movement a little bit better than you normally see. You can sit. Oh, I know what. Yeah, I might have to add in some sort of light mod. I mean, granted, I mean, you can use the torch, but what's this? What are you doing? Just sitting there staring? Like wondering what I'm doing? Well, as soon as I figure out how to get out of here, and see, this is what I don't use this mod very often, so right now we're trying to. I'm not going to put myself under torture rack, even though that'd be interesting. All right, so real quick, this is going to be interesting. What is that? There's a knife stuck in the door. Okay. So we will save. And then we'll try to figure out how we get out of here. Alright, that's the Y. And I don't want to wait. I want to take a skull. Is that what I gotta do? Do I have to take a skull to get out of here? I don't think that's it. Okay. Oh, I'm just sitting down. Alright. I don't think I need to... Let's hope I didn't just reset everything. That would be kind of annoying. Hey, most denizens of Tamriel are religious. You may choose to follow a deity, receiving a minor blessing and learning about their sacred tenets if you wish to. Okay. Actually, no. Your adventure has begun. I feel like, yeah, we started. Why do we have to start in Sunhut? Beware, you will not respawn if you're killed while in this location. Well, don't kill me. Because I don't know. Well, I do know where I am rested. I don't want to be in this location, though. Ooh. This... What am I doing? Oh. Oh, look at that. I don't like it. But it is what it is. Hold on. Let's see, what are our choices? Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Mine's favorite. We are going to... Holy cow. Really? I guess I should have picked... No. No. So that was Char Grinn. That was Char Grinn.
So sick.
Pain is already easing.
Can hardly stand it.
How did we get all the way to Whiterun? I think this is talk to Nord. Talk to Nord.
Yes?
Where did we respawn to?
My body burns.
We're not stealing anything. What did I lose? Okay, we're not stealing anything. Oh, but we can read. Alright, that did something. That didn't do anything. Now, I gotta be honest with you. It said it started you out with just normal difficulty. Right? And the game progresses and gets harder based on your playstyle and abilities. I'm thinking right now this game should know to play very easy with me because I suck. See, we can read these books, we can't just don't want to take them. Oh, I need these for sure. Look at the price on that. All right. God dang it. Oh, gosh. All right. So, for sure. For sure. Oh gosh, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. How many points I got left? All right. I think I'm gonna go in here first. All right. All right, we should get out of here before the temptation just gets too great. Now, when I first read that one thing, it sounded like it was like, what do you call it? Permadeath. Where it wasn't going to, you weren't going to revive. And I was like, what?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
To the Dragonborn. Who's trying to bother me? I mean, we just started out. We haven't done anything yet. hope this letter finds you well for Skyrim, Morrowind, and the great house Laula, I can't ever say that word, are all in need of your strength. A grave threat from my homeland of Morrowind has migrated to Skyrim, and though I nip at its heels, I fear that I cannot bring it down alone. Please, if you care at all for this land and our peoples, meet me at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood as soon as you can. Mandan Laulu. It's a good thing we don't care for the people. Ooh, hey.
I just want to go home and read.
Okay, go then. Alright. Interesting. The heat warms me up, so there's cold. Mage. Alright, I want the coat. We'll put the hat on. Whoa, maybe not. That's just mage. We'll put the, yeah. And then, yeah. Actually, we'll put the poncho. Where's the poncho? I don't see the poncho. Alright, we'll put the coat. Wait a minute, why did it notice? Alright, shoulder cape? Nope. We want the coat. Okay, alright. Yeah, we're starting out this way. They don't mind us, we're just picking some flowers. This is what we do. I like the coat. Hey, Broham. Just kind of rude, though. So, I guess, basically, everybody is... Alright, so, you want that? We want that. Oh, yeah, there it is. This is lootable crates. And this is why I don't play without it. Because what it does, it makes everything lootable. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Not every crate you're going to come across, or sack, or whatever, is going to be, you know, I'm not going to say it's going to be lootable, but it's going to have stuff that you can actually take. Right? Some stuff is just not going to be, how do you say, not owned by someone else. So the key, there it is. Look at that. 8 septums. So now, and the beauty is, in little towns like this, I don't have any water skins. Do I have water skins? Alright, good. At least I quenched my thirst. Give me a minute. So, okay. We'll take the blue mountain flowers. And nope. Let's come around here. I think these are purple too, but there should be a cache of goods. Just, ooh, we'll take the apples. Ain't too proud to beg. We'll harvest a chicken nest too. Come on now. Hey, mama gotta eat. Wait. Can we get on there? There it is. Oh wait, dried elves ears. Where? Right there. Where? Keep passing through something. There you go. Okay, there we go. Look at that large crate. Ooh, longbow, goat hide. Holy cow! Oh, look at that. I know. We're not going to scavenge the hay thing. So what it looks like, the hay thing isn't part of the lootable crates mod. So looks like there may be another mod also attached, which makes and to be honest with you, if it's what I think it is, and I can't think of the name of it, it's like dynamic things or something like that. I'm not a huge fan of that one. See, I like lootable crates because what it does is it takes and and basically it actually puts, I think, kind of good usable stuff in the crates for you. Where dynamic things, it it makes them lootable, but it doesn't actually generally put a lot of worthwhile stuff in, you know, out there for you. So now you're like, although you're able to loot the crates and barrels and stuff now, it's like, what are you getting out of it? Not much. Nothing really good. And maybe that's me, you know. What is supposed to be good is probably stuff that people have discarded anyway. But sometimes, you know, it's like it's always just nice. Like you saw what we picked up so far. We picked up some nice stuff. So it's not anything to be like angry about. You know, is it, I'm not gonna say OP, but is it a little bit cheatery? Yeah, maybe. But, you know, it enhances my game, my gameplay, and you know, it makes it just more fun to see what I might pick up. Now, yes, I'm in somebody's backyard, air quotes. But yeah, I'm in somebody's backyards, picking through their gardens, their fungi. And I saw the canis, and I was like, cannabis? So yeah, I spend a lot of time, right, when I first start playing, not looking for creatures to fight per se, you know. I start out just looking for crates and flowers to pick. You know, crates to loot and flowers to pick. That's because that's my playstyle. What? So right here.
We'll
Boom.
pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask your little gray maid for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Actually, I wasn't looking to bother you. I was just looking through. I was rummaging through these crates here. There's one more. That was it. Now there isn't always good stuff in the crates, you know. But then sometimes, like right there, that's nice. Look, an iron ingot. I'm not mad at that. See, scavenge wood pile, that's dynamic things. So the wood piles, the hay bales, all those things now you can go in there. It's just that I don't care for what you get. So for me, dynamic things just doesn't. Now, the one thing I will say though, with the lootable crates, when you are using that mod, you got to get used to getting a ton of water breathing amulets. Because you will get your fair share. See, we can't loot the sacks, right? Because those sacks, they probably belong to Adrian. But the crates, they don't really belong to anybody because they weren't supposed to have loot in them in the first place, right? So the mod adds loot and then doesn't actually make them, put an owner to them in most cases. So when you're running around and you come across this was supposed to be made, probably just was a set piece to begin with, right? And that's all it was supposed to be. Now, right, it's now no longer a set piece, and it's interactable, and it's got stuff in it: crafting feathers, goat hide, barkeep. So nothing too major in there, but hey, more than what was in there before. And then usually I'll keep gathering stuff until I've cleared out, like I said, all the major crates around here that might have something worthwhile.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Yeah, it might. Let me go back here. Can't steal from these. Like I said, these were already here with stuff in them. And then, but can't lock the gate. But if I can actually get within range of something that wasn't originally supposed to have anything in it, but now does. Okay, can't see any crates in here. The ones that are in here, I can't get to, and I'm not going to pick the lock to do so. And then so what I do is, now that I've gone ahead and done that, and again, there are other crates. Where is it? There's a barrel with potatoes in it. Here's this crate. It's got boots, fishing hat. Might take the potatoes for cooking. But first thing, tanning rack. Alright, what can I do here? Shooting stars, or are they moon tears? But what I can do is I can break down, and let's come back. Nope, I don't want to go there. I want to go here. So let's break down some of these hides and get some experience for it. Alright, and we're going to break down that, and I'm going to break down another one. Now, see, my smithing just went up. I'm going to make myself 2 water skins. My hunger is increasing, your exhaustion is increasing. I'm going to make that real quick. There's a lot of stuff I can make now that I have. I can make the Black Exile vest in, I think that's supposed to be Curse, but look at that. I got the Seer corset. Look at the weight, the value. Ooh, look at that. I think break that one. I don't have a whole lot of leather. So we gotta be very remodeled high boots, reach traveler boots. I actually think black exile, nope. I think we're gonna go with that. That seems like, alright. I'm gonna make one of these, and I think the reason being is because of how much it's worth. I'm just looking for gloves now. Let's mark Beach Traveler Gauntlets. There it is. Alright. Wait. Let's go back. I want to see something. Can't break anything down. Okay. But I won't be able to improve anything, I don't think. Yeah. I can't see it right there until I get on our good graces. I can't fake those, and I don't want to do that. But I will look at this and go, okay, can I break anything down? Oh, I have a bar. I can make, wait a minute, what? Oh, I can make 10 of these iron bars. I have a silversmith bar. I don't want to do any of that. That's all we can do there. But what I can do, watch this. Like we've done like, so recharges weapons 3 points per second. So we're gonna do that. Look at this. We got this gold emerald surround pendant, poison resistance. Obviously, put that on. We are gonna put this on, which means we need, and then we put these on. On. We will. So I have the thief backpack. So I'm wearing this instead. This can be sold. This is why I made it. Where is the water breathing ones? Oh, there it is. Necklace of water breathing. So we can put one of those on. And that is why we get the unlimited rings and amulets. Right, so we're wearing this one and this one. The thing that I usually, sometimes it depends on how I feel, I might limit myself to 1 ring per finger, so that's 10 rings. And then, you know, and then we're not going to go full Mr. T and decide that we need to have like 20 chains on, right? But we may be okay. And there's our outfit, right? So it is better than what we had, but remember, oh, real quick here, we are, and look, the hunting bow is better than the normal bow. We got some. I wonder if you pick one of these. Let's see. Oh, Witch Hunter. I don't want magic. Let's see. Do you like Hunter? Cutthroat. Crusader. I'm thinking either a hunter or a duelist. What is trickster? Witch hunter. Your witch hunter background gives you a bonus to magicka and archery. Almost wanted to start out as a miner. We're gonna start out as a hunter. No, we're not. It's either gonna be yep. Alright, use. And then so I think what that did, don't think it did anything. Alright, there we go. Alright, we need an apple and some cooked beef. Alright. We got one water skin. Alright, we should be good. To the Dragonborn. Okay. We learned Crackle and Clairvoyance. I do like the look of these. What's our weight? Right. Ooh. Alright, fine. Everything's all a little kind of blurry right now. That's what happens when you start eating shrooms and whatnot without knowing what they could do to you. Alright, we need to go lay down. I've done overdone it. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're not sneaking anything. Okay, let's get in.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
No, you don't need to send anybody over. Hey, what's for sale? One tame mountain goat, able to carry a hefty amount of weight to the throat of the world and back again. Gives good milk. If you're interested in purchase, see Halvar in Rorikstad. Alright, I might have to look into that. Hey.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the into Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
You got... Oh, wait, where you got some place I can take a bath?
Of course.
I appreciate it. Is this enough?
I understand.
generally, I think how these things work. Here's the bath. And then where's the... Okay. I'm looking for... Alright, we sat on the ledge. Oops. Search barrel is empty. How do you take your bath? Oh, shoot. You know what? I just realized. Search dresser. Is this take or is this steal? Actually, I don't think I have the required ingredients to take a bath. And that being like soap. That crate is empty. It's all empty. Alright. So I just gave her $10 to just sit here and do nothing. Well, I will look to see. Do I have soap? Alright, let's look down here. I don't see soap. A package that opens additional looting menu. Activate to open. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't think I have. So, let's get on out of here. I got a little carried away. That's what I did.
Come on in. We got warm food. What can I get you?
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and
Need a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
gold he had made.
Alright, and
Then he went quiet.
heard any rumors?
I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
So then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in.
Alright, thank you.
I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Alright. I hope this is looking kind of good.
Was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Alright. I think it's funny they have those things on their back. Somebody belching up a storm. Now, here's the thing, right? Look, so now these crates, it's all stealing. So you can't just loot those. Holder? Hello? Alright, let me get behind her just in case the pathing needs... Did she need a little nudge? Oh, she's in there now.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, thank you. Alright. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Holy cow. Let's go 6 hours. Now, one thing I have not done is your thirst is increasing. Letting your thirst increase will cause you to endure more debuffs to your total magicka, stamina, and shout cooldown. Did it say continue to mismanage?
Yes, Mom?
There was no mismanagement here. I drank plenty. Matter of fact, we're gonna have some hot apple soup. Right? And my thirst is
We're running
quenched.
low on the Blackbriar mead. In a couple of days, I'll have you make a run, fetch some more.
Oh, yes, Miss.
Yeah, see, normally I turn off the animations there. Not my thing. Alright. Who's this? Hello?
That is close enough. You are no guard, and there has been no disturbance as of yet, nor do you bring any food or drink with you.
That's not true. I have food, and I have drink.
In some ways, perhaps. You have the bearing of a traveler, and should know best of all those here that it pays to remain wary, lest the arrow find its mark.
You have some experience, I take it.
It would seem so. Tell me, stranger, what brings you here? There are better pickings for conversation than I, nor do I have much coin to spare.
I admit, I was curious. You're unlike anyone else I've seen here.
Indeed. You are the first I've spoken with in some time that hasn't immediately asked about the hood covering my eyes. Do not falter. In truth, there is not much to tell. I can no longer see as you do.
Are you blind?
Yes, your sympathies are well-meaning but unwarranted. It is not such a terrible thing. The loss of one sense enhances the others.
You certainly don't seem I can't even say it. You certainly seem no less capable for it.
There is work for many in these lands, mercenaries most of all. And there are worse fates than to die on the battlefield.
You're a blade for hire then?
Of a sort.
Do you have a contract to fulfill?
Not at the moment. But your own travels must have shown that there is always more to be done. Why do you ask?
Why don't you accompany me?
I admit, there is something intriguing about you. A strength of character that I have not felt in many years. But there are plenty of hirelings around here. Why take a risk on a blind woman, of all things?
Because something tells me there's more to you than that.
Very well. I am Eris, the last standing among many. So long as you respect this arrangement, our fates will remain bound, and I will do what I can to assist.
Welcome aboard. I am Rona Alame.
Little of Skyrim must compare to the sands your people call home. The honor is mine.
See, she even knew I was Redguard.
I am here.
Tell me about yourself.
No,
No? Why not?
because it does not matter, and it has little bearing on who I have since become.
I want to know more about those I travel with.
You already know much, perhaps too much. My vision is different to yours. You would have been able to surmise the rest.
The allure of mystery. It suits you.
Make of it what you will.
Then I'll leave you be.
My thanks. It is not a lack of trust between us, but a question of necessity. Perhaps that will change, but for now, let us keep moving.
Alright.
This place is more welcoming than most. A small comfort from the road.
All right, great. Great Skyrim weather.
Tired of legacy. Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
I want to see something.
I need trinkets.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning. That
Someone give you a
bard
trophy?
Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast.
What if I talk to him?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
You get a lot of attention from men?
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some less in secret. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
All right, thank you.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Isolde, was it? What brings you to the
Isolde?
I'm here to buy food, Mr.
Where's the... Oh, this way. Hey, we gotta get to the store.
Got something? Just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
I bet you would.
Oh, a bit of this, and a bit of that.
Alright. So, first things first. What you got? How much money do I have? I got 278. He's got 1,600. Alright, so what you need? Baby, I got it. What you want? Baby, I got it. Alright. Let's start here. Oh, I have a beer. I still have another beer hut. Alright. Oh, I got two of these now. Alright, so I'll get rid of one. Get rid of that. Then I don't need... Those are so... Hey, you can just have these. I just don't want to carry them anymore. There it is. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna sell this. Look at that. And that. And that. I kept this because I thought I might end up giving it to what's her name. Alright, what do you got? I got iron arrow. I don't want to mix. I want something good. I'm going to take one of those for sure. Just in case. You never know. but I'm gonna get that too. Oh.
Do come back.
That came across a little creepy, bro.
I can tell you're a discreet.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? Hmm? What of Thoron? Is he nothing? Well, don't come and jump and stakes.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing
What do you need?
trouble. All we ask
A woman,
is to
a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here at Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you looking for this?
It's none of your concern.
Well,
All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
well, you're not gonna get much help.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
Excuse me. Oh, what do you need? I need leather, right? You telling me I can't? I can only.
That's some good armor you put together.
Thank you. What can I forge? Ooh, wait. A blackjack. The iron. What's the iron? What's the blackjack? No damage at all. Surefire armor panties. I don't see. Alright, so you're telling me. Ooh. That looks pretty chill. That looks pretty chill. And you see after that, nothing else. Well, it kind of makes sense. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. Oh, look at that, the Inquisitor key. Tell you what, we're gonna make the Inquisitor cave. Okay. Oh, shoot. Nothing we can do there.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking back. More inside.
I'm looking for you to be done with that so I can use it.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
Okay.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I won't. Thanks, though. Oh, still don't have the skill. But we do want to put on the Inquisitor cape, which means, let's see. Not sure how we feel about the Inquisitor cape. You know. Okay, so now they shouldn't yell at us about the city being locked down. Alright, apples. Do we need more apples? No. What's in this case? Ooh, okay. There, right there. Alright. Oh yeah. Charcoal. Alright, I think that was it. Cabbage. Yep. Alright. barrel's empty. There's usually, yep. Can't reach all the way back there, but that's fine. There's another crate right here. Silversmith's bar. Yup. We'll save some of that stuff for later. But when we're really hurting, there's a crate over here. So, oh, yes. A warhammer. Ooh. See? You just gotta know where to look. We want that. Oh yeah, something else. I'm gonna take the kettle just to see if there's something I can do with that. Empty. Alright, so we can come up here. Around. Yep. Ring of minor smithing. Yes, please. That would really come in handy. And I think that is it around and outside here. Gotta remember to do that quite often. Alright. We'll go back inside real quick. Alright. And so we can beat her over to the forge. See if we can break down. Yep, the kettle and the iron warhammer. And yes. Alright. Okay. So now we're going to come in here real quick. Matter of time. And where's the display? No, I haven't had a problem with that. Now, I will look at this real quick. So we've gained this much experience. What I usually like to do is run this up about, usually I go higher than this, but I'm gonna just do that. And then And then the beauty of this, to see what it does is, based on, so right now we got 13,000 points. So I can come over here, and I can use some of them to add a point here and there, depending on right now, light armor you can see, and lockpicking. And then how much points do I got? So let's add one here, then another, then there, and that's all I can do. And then let's look at some of these other things too. There it is. Dynamic things. Dynamic timescale, I don't care for very much at all. So if I'm going to use what I'm going to do is make them all the same. I like one time scale and one time scale. So let's do that. Now experience is the mod that basically is controlling everything. And I could like see I can take this up to 125 if I want. You know, and so obviously there's maximum numbers of points that you can get. So there's me. And I just can't help myself. I always boost the points that you can get. Followers can loot. I don't know what Heartbreaker is. A lot of these other mods I've seen before, and some I actually will go in and adjust some of the settings, because sometimes it just see like immersive hunting. So one of the things it does is it'll say like Hunterborn, I think Hunter that would say, all that stuff, skinning and everything, takes time. And I don't know. I'm playing the game. I don't want to. I just don't. Yeah, no. Let's see. Animations with bow requires bottle. Cooking animation for campfire. Enable pickup. Toggles to enable carcass pickup. When this is enabled, you will be able to carry some carcasses while using the grab function. See here, require a dagger. But I don't see anything that says that it's going to take time. So loot mode, vanilla. The inventory menu is opened after removing an item. Process. All items will be looted from the carcass and a unique animation will play about. Oh, see, they got Caden in here. I'm not a big fan. Lazy followers. Not sure what that really is meaning. Maximum Carnage. MCM Recorder. See, now choose the recording to play, and then maybe I missed that. Maybe that was something I needed to do, and I never did. I'll have to look that up because that might be something we still have to do. Not sure what this mod is. Nether's follower framework that controls basically how many followers you're allowed to have at any given time, and also a bunch of other things. One of the things it does allow you to do is, I believe, is turn off friendly fire. There it is. Well, this one it would, yeah. So, no player damage to teammates. When active, player attacks, destruction spells, and shouts, except unrelenting force, will not affect followers or teammates. So, whole body, quick loot. Let's see. Obviously, there's a ton of these. Smooth cam. I'm generally not a fan of smooth cam at all, so I always disable it. I do. I'm not a big fan of it. So I always look to see if it's enabled, if it's not enabled, but it's part of the mod list here. And then once I see it, I go, okay, you can turn it. And I just think the camera's too floaty and just moves around way too much and kind of just gets out of hand. So I just like, no, just, I think Sunheim is our needs. And then sometimes though, disable fast travel. See, I take away the eating animations. And then in the settings, I lower the hunger rate and the exhaustion rate. Oh wait. And then what I do is actually lower this as well. And simply because I just think it's too much. Timing is everything. True directional movement, true HUD, general info bars. Ah, shoot. I just scale them down a little bit. Flame books, I don't make them glow. Warming hands. Let's see. Because sometimes with the warming hands, it just gets. This is funny. Yet another difficulty mod, and you can see the difficulty starts on novice, right, and then gets harder at some point. And then look, as you can see here, it gets harder based on your level. I don't know if I'm 100% in agreement with that. Don't get me wrong, I do think, now, yes, I'm gonna do that to start, but I think I'm gonna move this out a little bit. So, and then that's just me, and you can see right off the bat what it's doing, right? Novice 150-50, and you can see apprentice 120-80, then 100-80, and then 1-to-1 once you get to expert. And who knows, I might come in here and modify these a little bit more. And then a lot of times here, I like with the styles, if it lets you do it, I usually like to put, for me, I like to put the sword on the back. And we'll see if it takes to that. We'll see. And then dagger, I'll put which side? The right side. I'll put the dagger on the ankle, and then here I'll put it on the back hip. And then I don't mess with really anything else. And then since you don't see true directional movement, I don't think there's really anything that I mess with here. But you can see there's so much stuff, and granted, trade and barter, there's probably a ton of stuff in here that needs to be modified. I haven't ever used this mod before myself, so you can see Stones of Baron's yeah, I never turned up markers on for that. Sounds of Skyrim, okay. Usually I do mess with this, but I actually like where everything is at. Actually, make that small as well. And advanced, that usually bring the scale down to 1. Other than that, that's it. I mean, I really like everything I'm seeing. Um, more HUD. I do take and bring that down 16 usually. Always show this player data. Actually, and then yep. And then target data. Oop. And then just because I always want to see them doesn't mean they have to be huge and you know, on the screen there, you know, not, you know, it's like I want to see them, but yeah, you can make them smaller and a little less intrusive. All right, I think we'll go with that for now, and then I do want to change one other thing. Settings, audio. I'll bring that down a little bit, and then music is already down quite a bit. Okay. And then, yep, subtitles are on. Alright. Okay. Smithing has increased. Oh, look at that. The sewers. Alright, what is she doing? She is doing... We can improve that. Then we come back in here. Pelt, horse hide, goat, cowhide, 2 of them. And then look at all this. Actually, it actually is armor. Should see what's the most expensive thing over here and make it. Oh look, a backpack. Merchant of the Reach coat. Reach Traveler outfit. Alright, hold on 1 second. Alright, so I think that should be good.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
I'm looking to improve. like those. Okay, so right now, oh, god dang it! Look at that. We should have had that on. Let's see what that looks like. We can't wear that without some sort of pants, but I do like it. The Seer is the best outfit. I think we can put the legs on and still, nope, it's either the legs or the boots. So we will stick with that. Then we can put the skirt. Right? Alright. I really don't like that cape. Oh, so the skirt just hangs out in the back and it clips like nobody's business. Does the skirt? God dang it, that skirt does a lot of protection there. Okay. But guess what? What's the coat? The poncho. Okay, so this is just. Let's do the short cape. Yes. Much better. Okay. Who's yawning? Somebody's yawning. It ain't me. Alright, can we make ourselves a halfway decent weapon? Iron sword. Okay, the blackjack does nothing. We have a mace that does 11. The war axe would be better than the sword. Hey, we can make a lantern. Okay, I don't know which the difficulty was. Wait, what is that? Cold Harbor Executioner schematic? Alright, first, let's refresh Magic Glass. So we can't wear that yet. Can't wear the seer's legs. Where's Eves? That takes away the skirt. Okay, so maybe you don't want to do that. Let me do that for now. Just something on our head. Yeah. Okay. We are good. See, all of that And look at us now. And in what you probably have noticed by now, I have avoided combat. So we will do one more thing, and then call it a day. I don't know what time it is, but we should be okay until we get to our destination.
bone's ache for the moon sugar. It has been too long since I tasted it. You know that our supply is limited. It should be a season or more before the new shipment comes down.
Our girl is usually here, but she's not there now, so we would have to go and add her into the game. Oh wait, where's the giant? Oh, that's a bummer. That was our chance. That's a big chicken. Is there a girl with us? Yep, she's right. Following behind. Oh, okay, that's good. Following behind. Now, shouldn't those guys that just passed us?
Here they come. You're going to have to do better than that.
Wow. Can I have the eye too? Why is he all shocked like that? Is that her? Okay, that's gonna get annoying. A meteor shower is occurring. And look how much time has passed.
An unfortunate end, but perhaps not an unwelcome one. I'm ready.
I'm afraid to loot it because how much time is going to go by. I'm going to have to fix that first. But I will say this. She's a nice partner to have. She might be a little OP actually. But I can live with that. So you know what's going on here. let's see. We got a lot of stuff. But I don't see my lantern. There it is. Oh, well that sucks. Whose horse is that? It's just a horse. Alright. Crates. Ooh, an iron war axe. I didn't want to take that, but... Okay. Empty. Okay. Charcoal. There's a crate right here. It is. Oh, salt pile. Okay. And then the beauty is that there is sometimes we don't want to. Wait, almost there. Almost there. There it is. Okay, and I thought possibly that I just ran past. There it is. All right. Whose dogs am I hearing over there? Alright. Let's see. Not everything is available. We'll get a room here in a sec. What's up with all the pigeons? Really? Am I encumbered? I think I might be over encumbered. Because we're moving very slow. I have 301 weight, and I'm only built to carry 275. So, to make life easier, and this isn't the best thing to do, but it's gonna have to work. So, we're searching the crate. And I'm going to switch, and I'm going to look at my weight. That is huge. Alright, since there's not much I can do with that. So I have an iron sword and an iron war axe. Right now, let's go there. I'm going to put this in this. And there's going to be a reason for that, but I'm going to hold on to the coats. Shoes. The poncho's not doing much. Did I read that? So yeah, now we're back down to reasonable weights. Okay. Real quick here. Right. So we got the smithing, and then this one. Oh, can't have them both. Oh, they're both left-handed. Okay. What does that one do? It doesn't do anything. Or at least it's not saying it's doing anything. Okay, alright. Real quick here. Oh. Who's the Nord? Who's the Nord?
Not to.
The ale is going.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Oh, Alvar. Hey, what can you tell me about
Gerda's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
Already used your forge, so I'm not worried about that. It looks like. Let's see. Is that gonna say anything? Probably not. And we can mix that with this. And we get more restore health. And I think. Those are the ones I know.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming. We got rooms and food. Drink. There was a stranger wandering around south of town. Didn't look too friendly, if you ask me. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Alright. Heard any rumors?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Alright, I don't ask him for a room? Usually, there she is.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah, I like to run around.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Alright, thank you.
Give me a mug of ale.
Certainly.
Alright, let's sleep. Alright, let's see. Definitely. How many points we have this one? That's probably Faendal. Faendal. That is not Faendal. Okay.
Wait, so a costume? instant frostbite spider. God, no. Nobody's gonna believe that your dog is a frostbite spider. And if they do, go kill him. That's not much of a thing. Oh, yeah? You have a blue rabbit. Oh, no. Play tag. Hear it. Hey, no fair. Get him, Stone.
Yep, there's
New to
Girder.
Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
Good dog.
Well, what? This has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. You're not from around here. That makes two of us. I came here from the Imperial Province to work with my brother Lucan.
Okay. Well, first we need to eat something. Alright, these stews that I bought, they help with stamina, warmth. They do restore points of hunger, so I just don't ever get a message every time after I eat or drink, eat one of these. It looks like we're good.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Well, first, what do you have to sell?
Take a look.
I'm gonna buy that. All right. What is this? What's that noise? Alright, what do you got? You got iron sword. I'm gonna take those just in case. I got everything I need there. Alright, let's see what we got. Nothing there. Mending. Okay. Okay. What can we sell? I'm gonna have to look at those. Okay, so these don't really do us any good, so might as well just unload them. Get rid of the boots. I thought we had one of them equipped. I think maybe when we did the what's name. Alright, so alright, steel chain choker. Alright, let's see. How come I'm not wearing that again right now? Did I put something else on? So I'll have to look at that. Okay. Something happened?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
You know, I could help you get that back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine, but...
Wait, while he's arguing with her, let's just see. Alright. So right now we need that instead of that. That. And
quickly to the edge of town.
Alright, we're gonna follow behind her. Where's she at? Hello? That's Alvar's way. There you are.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else. I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. It's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing to help. Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up.
Okay.
Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up.
Alright, thank you.
Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
Yet more stepping stones, it seems.
Oh my god, this thing is like jumping all around. Alright, so before I do this, let's get down here to, what is it called? Immersive hunting. And loot mode. Vanilla. The inventory menu is open after removing an item. The corresponding animation will. Check something real dynamic time scale. Alright, let's see what happens. I just don't like it. And yes, I know it takes time to scan and do all that type stuff, but this is a video game. There's no need for that. It doesn't have to. So I should be able to toggle it off at least.
Here they come. You're going to have to be better than that.
Because at this point, I'd rather not loot. raise it up a little bit.
How convenient that valuables come straight to you. Shall I slow down? Ready your weapons. There are enemies here. Savor the moment. It will be your last. Get away with that! And it died. Meet your end. Is that all?
Dude's wearing a thong. She doesn't want to talk to us right now. Is she like stuck? Alright, reason I'm going into first person is because with a boat, you block your you block the line of sight. We move faster and crouch than we do. You saw that shot. Where's my girl? Is she stuck? Like, on those stairs?
Come on, show yourself. Over here.
Yeah.
I love a challenge.
I can't run. I don't know how to run. Why is everything so dark? Why is it so cloudy now? I've done the wrong things. Why do you think it's so hazy there? What was that? Alright, we gotta figure out where a girl went. She's not much used to us right now. Like the loot. What the heck? What happened to quick loot? All of a sudden that's gone? Look at that. What are you doing? I will tell you right now. That will grow very irksome over time if that's what's going to happen there, if she's just stuck there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the bow away, and we're going to stay right here and call it a day. I don't know what she's doing. And then we'll get back up there and then try to take on more and see what's going on there. But until then, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. There's a lot of aspects to this, and I like it. Is, to me, it seems a little tough, right? I think it looks great, you know, because it is Skyrim, so it looks great. It's playing all right, and the question is, and then one of the things I always say about a lot of these mod lists is longevity. You know, how long can you continue playing on one of these with so many mods? Like I said, a lot of times my opinion is this: the mod gets you going and it's got a lot of great features to it, but it's not built to last long, you know, for like an entire playthrough. And main reason is a lot of times with all these mods loaded and all the stuff that's happening, the first thing that goes is your save file. Your save file will get corrupted after a while, and you just can't continue on with that same save file. Another thing is the game just gets unstable the further you progress through it. And that's the other thing, you know, because right now, you know, this game that started out at basically about under 20 gigabytes in size, you know, is now ballooned out to over, 300 gigabytes, you know, with all the mods and everything unpacked and installed. So, you know, that is pretty significant. And then so many things are overhauling the game, changing, you know, different assets and adding to the game so that it becomes, you know, just a little bit, just not as stable, right? And then one of the things we can see here is Iris. She's still just hanging out there at the steps. I don't know what happened to her, but that's why I'm like, well, if I cut it here, and then when I load back in, everything should be fine. She should reset and be fine, and then she can help with the rest of these folks up here. That is the hope. Not saying that is exactly what's going to happen, but that is what we're hoping. So until the next time, once again, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you're thinking about it. Let me know if it seems like an interesting playlist that you might be into. Again, it is supposed to be harsh. It's supposed to be kind of rough, and I don't know. I think it is. I mean, we'll see. I've changed some settings to make it a little easier to start for me, but we'll see how it goes. So until next time, guys, thanks for being here. Those of you who are still here right now, I really, really, truly appreciate it. And hey, anything you can help to get us to 500 brand new subscribers, greatly appreciate it. So we will see you next time. Take care. Bye.